So we saying what? We in?
Yeah, we in. Yeah.
All right, cool. Boom. So listen, right? I thought while we're waiting for the guest and that, I think it's very important that I address the matter at hand because I saw loads of people talking about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you can see, Poet's not here. Yeah. And I noticed that like someone, I don't know who leaked the information, but someone had put it out there that Poet was no longer on the podcast, yeah? And what are you doing here, brother?
One man's I'm in a friend fish, me not eat hawk, but me love talk.
Poet's not on the blood clot pod. What kind of thing is this? Huh? What kind of thing is this?
I think the fact that people know more about my business than I know about my business is crazy.
I'm telling you. But you know what it is right now?
Nah, man.
It's no facts, it's just vibes.
Bruv, we've been on that, you know. Hey, Mark said it at Filthy.
It's just vibes.
Like, we don't even do football talk over there.
It's just vibes, bro.
It's Magnum and vibes.
It's just vibes.
With the occasional football chat. So yeah, and this is what it is. It's all vibes now, man.
Yeah. You know, I saw it got some time.
We have to leave 2020 in 2020.
I still feel like we're in 2020, brother.
You know what? It's a mindset. Because I hear you.
You get me?
But it's a mindset. You have to leave it in your head.
Yeah, you're right.
Just leave.
You're right.
Just leave like
start
a
the new year. Just
Come
start
on.
it. Start it whenever you want to start it, but just start it. It's time to do that. Right, boy, man, come flamboyant as ever to rotted.
Chill out. I just come on to chill out too, man. Gonna chill out. How you been, Chucky?
Boy, man. All right,
Yeah.
man. All right, like, yeah, it's a difficult time, brother. I can't lie. It is a difficult time still. A lot going on. A lot going on at home. A lot going on in life. But, bro, it's nice to come out of the yard and come and do this. Do you get me?
Oh, that's
But literally my life is home doing family thing or I'm out working. I haven't really been out on a socializing. I know it's lockdown and all of that anyway, but I haven't really been out other than that. And that's been good with me because priorities are taking strong place at the moment. Do you get what I'm saying?
100%.
So yeah, it's a funny one for me, man, but it's a funny one for me. But at the same time, I feel like I can handle it. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like I can.
You know you can handle it.
Yeah.
Has there been any points where you've been like, you know, it's been a bit as annoying as this drill, where you're just like, you can't have handled this right now. You could.
The morning times is a mad thing for me, bro.
Serious,
brother. The morning times is a mad thing for me.
Why is it not on your terms?
Like I don't like at the moment. I don't like waking up in the morning. Like I know some people say, "Oh yeah, I'm not talkative in the morning." Like, bro, I do not want to get up in the morning, bro. Like, I do not want to get up in the morning. And it's weird because see when it starts to get to like 8 p.m, that's where I'm at my peak. Like I'm like, yeah, like I want this 8 p.m till 12. I want another 8 hours of that. You get what I'm saying? But then I know that when it gets to like 1, might as well go sleep now. Till I gotta wake up in the morning, and I don't want to wake up in the morning, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, listen. I feel I fully understand. Do you reckon it's because as a community we've been emotionally battered, so therefore we're just recovering when we wake up, and the recovery might take you until about 5 p.m. and then you're like, all right, but we don't even know. It's one of them, them internal wounds that you don't really see healing up. You don't see it healing. You just heal up on its own time. Yeah. And every day you're waking up, same routine. I think that's an emotional battering.
It is.
You might go online and you're reminded by everyone in England that they're also doing the same damn thing.
Yeah.
Bit more of an emotional battering.
100%.
You eat the same damn cereal.
And do you know what it is as well? Yeah, that's what's making the emotional battering is what is making it longer for me to defrost in the morning. Like I'm frozen in the morning, bruv. And I'm not trying to chat to anyone. I'm not trying unless it's super important. But then as the day goes on, the more I defrost and the more that I'm better. But as I said, when I get to 8 p.m, I feel like I'm at my peak now. And I'm in. Even though I might just be still doing the, you know what I'm saying, the family thing, whatever it may be, I'm fully in the vibe that I feel like I'm supposed to be in.
So right now you're not really feeling me? You also
No. Nah, it's different because obviously
1 PM now.
I'm here now. In the morning, getting up to defrost is long. But once I'm out of the yard and I'm here, then I'm nice. Do you get me? But it's just the morning thing, bro. Oh man,
I don't think you should beat yourself up though. That makes a lot of sense though, man. Even when I go on a look at Twitter timeline, you can see the morning. It is hard for a lot of people, for all of us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You might turn on the news. Big man, Sky News are still reminding you vaccines will be available in Iceland. You're just like, we get it. I'll buy one, I'll get one free too. It's hard.
Yeah, I'm saying, how are you though?
Fam, it's hard.
It's one of them ones, boy. It is, isn't it?
Chucky.
It is, isn't it?
Do you know what, yeah?
Go.
Maybe. For me, I was depressed before COVID.
Right.
I think, and as selfish as it sounds, being depressed with everyone has made me feel a little bit better.
I hear you loud.
And I know that sounds selfish.
No, I know.
But I was isolated before. I don't think I could relate to much. People would go on the timeline and in the morning, they just think, it's gonna be a lovely, lovely day. And I'm looking at them and I'm just like, I don't feel like that.
No.
But now, after 1 year, it's a sheer pain. I'm just like, blood clot.
I don't feel like it's wrong to think like that though, because like all you're essentially saying is that like we're all in it. We're all in something together. We're all fighting a personal battle together. Do you get what I'm saying? Sometimes when you're just when you have your own personal battle and you feel like you're on your own, it's harder.
But then I felt selfish because do you know what?
Go.
That reminded me, all of us might have been going through some fuckery before COVID, and just because we're isolated with nothing else to do, it is all that emotional trauma from maybe couple years that we haven't, and let's just lay it out because we got fuck all to do.
That's true.
And then I was like, shit. And then everyone's bringing up things from the past, like whether it be Black Lives Matter, and I was like, wow, like there is so much people going through so much different things at this present moment in time, and here I am moaning about stuff.
Yeah.
I tell you what, mate, mid-January, I just said, when something happens, I'm going to crack on.
What do you mean?
Whatever happens. Like, I can tell you, I won't go into great detail, fam, but a mad thing happened to me, bro.
Yeah, I know.
A mad thing happened to me. And 3 hours later, I cracked on.
Right.
And I know that would break most people.
So I hear you.
What happened to me is like black suits and play a YouTube video of me. That's what almost happened to me. So, yeah, I'm just like on some... Bro,
are you on a cracking on just sweeping it under the carpet thing?
No, because I'm accepting something now. Like, until I have created my peace, this is what's going on, Chucky. Peace is not something I'm entitled to. Peace is something I have to work for.
Yeah.
So I'm working for it and I'm understanding the struggles, and now I'm even understanding a little bit more, cause we're all in it together. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, everyone.
I hear you. But also as well though, like even though we're all in it, yeah, that isn't gonna be the thing that is gonna make us completely better.
Oh hell no.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh hell no, I wish it was.
So we're all in it together, but because you're going through something, we're all going through something, and that it's not gonna ultimately make us individually better.
No, it will make me individually better. I can only speak for myself, because
cool.
Once I have an understanding of something, I'm just like, if I get upset about it and I understand it, I'll keep myself to myself. I might be angry or something like that. There's no point getting upset about what you understand. So understanding this universal struggle makes me go, maybe at some times if I'm losing on FIFA, or maybe at some times if something's just gone bad and I'm feeling good, I might react badly to something. But in general, cuz I'm just like, cuz you go mad at someone and they go, yeah, big man, I've just lost this. I'm a blood clot and I done flash.
Bro, I'm extra delicate. Brother, I'm extra delicate right now. If I lose on FIFA and I don't even play it like that, then I'll take it not as good as I would have done. I'll be honest.
Do you know why I don't go online? You think I want some you in Denmark beating me and I'm in my yard vex in front of my you? What's going on? What's going on? And this you is just chilling.
Let me tell you something funny. Yeah? Obviously, I don't play it like that. I don't play it like that. But I play it still. Yeah.
Handsome.
So anyway, I was on your thing Because I remember before you weren't on playing online at all. You were just playing, doing your own thing.
I'm not.
Yeah, so that's how I am.
Come
I
on,
just
bro.
play the computer and I just do my thing. Yeah?
Inner frustration.
Yes, yeah. So anyway, now one day I thought, you know what? Let me just go online in it and just play with some youths or whatnot. Brother, the piece of smoking I was holding, yeah, and it was pissing me off, bro. Because you know what it is as well? What was annoying me, yeah, is that enough times I'm looking at, like, I know what you're doing and I know what I want to do, but I can't, for whatever reason, I can't combat it. And it was driving me nuts, bro.
Nuts.
Fuck the online thing. Man.
I'm not on it because you know what? I've seen, shout out Big Zoo. I've seen what Big Zoo done to a couple of my brethrens.
Serious?
Yeah.
What, is he a proper smoker?
These are smokers.
I heard Youngin is as well, still.
I heard Young is a bit crazy. When we play, he's alright. He's alright. I wouldn't go smokers. Zoo, from what I see, them man there are bunning the big spliff. He's a smokers. Oh, Youngin.
Yeah. He's good, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a chillax. I don't know about the smokers part.
Yeah.
He might be.
It's not a baby food thing, but it's... Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But Big Zoo, because that's got every animal in the world. It's a big bomber clock zoo over there. You don't want it.
I hear you. See, with the, like, having the youths with you, though, has that not lifted up the vibe a little bit for you more so?
100%, because you realise there's something much more important than you. So any problem you have to just kick it to the side and say, yo, come here, man, because them man say papa 25 million times in one day.
Do they?
Yeah. There's no, at the end of the day, you're like,
oh, serious?
no, I'm joking. We love it, man. We love it really, because when it's not there, we vex. But yeah, man, it's just, it makes you realise that, like I said, it's a universal struggle, innit? So there's probably somebody else in the whole of England right now in a situation with the children in lockdown, not knowing what to do, and I have the luxury of family that allows me to work and so on and so forth, and they may not have that. So that makes me go, if I don't even want to argue with that person, I might, if I ever see that person and there's an issue and I know that's what's going on, win the battle, I'm not on it, because I don't want you to take that whole energy back home to the picnic. And
of course,
I get it.
I
get it. It's mad.
On a positive one though, there's light at the end of the tunnel though. Ooh. I feel like, this summer might not be how we expect it to be, but I still feel like there's vibes happening.
Oh, no. Let me tell you something, Chucky. We have to go mad, and do you know why? We had a dress rehearsal.
You're right.
And we went mad, and we smashed up things, and we were angry.
I'm telling you.
We done it. I
you.
think for the next one now, for the main show, which might be this summer, let's find our way to have a good time.
Yeah, man.
Because it's like they're trying to make us miserable, and we're giving in. And now I'm saying, no.
Yeah.
I want to be here.
No, so the thing is, it was almost trying to make us miserable, but we still found the vibes.
Yeah.
And then we still found the vibes again. Then we still kind of found the vibes. Then we're trying to find the vibes.
No, but the vibe we
and
found...
then all of a sudden, we said, fuck it. We just gave up trying to find the vibes.
I'm done. Yeah. We can't play music on Instagram, man. Can't DJ no more.
I'm not seeing DJ live sets on Instagram like that no more.
But there is something we can do. But you know what we have to do, Chucky?
Go on.
And that will be the thing that we can always do, and they can't stop you.
What do you mean?
I don't know what
use
that
our brain
is.
or
We got to think.
Yeah.
Because all the other things that we done was sporadic. I need fun now. I don't care what's happening. And then every time you do that, you have to find a new piece of fun. I'm saying, where's that piece of fun that is fun?
Right.
And can't be stopped. And that's what we got to start pushing forward. And anybody's doing it, promote their blood.
Listen, when I go to the next live show, oh my God, I'm going to look like people are going to think I'm on acid. See, when I go to when Ghetts does his live thing, whenever he can do it, people are going to think I'm on food.
Do you know why I'm so upset about that? Ghetts' album's coming out on Friday, and everyone's
the album
excited.
will be out by the time this comes out.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go on.
And they don't understand why I don't have the level of excitement that I would want to have. Because I know he would have done some type of live performance somewhere. Yeah. I'm just that type of person. It's gonna be I know it's a mad thing, but why can't I just enjoy it the way we're meant to enjoy it?
Let's talk about that.
Oh.
So the excitement of albums doesn't feel the same now. The excitement of projects don't feel the same, and it's purely because you're so right. It's purely because everything that comes with the project cannot really be there now.
It's not fair. I'm joking. Universal struggle.
Yeah, universal. Yeah.
We're back, man. We're back. But the album's good. We're gonna focus on the best parts of it, and I'm gonna try and But I just know that Ghetts live. If you've never seen Ghetts live, I promise you, that's a part of your life you're missing out on. You don't want to start doing what I do and watch DMX live and just think, oh man, I wish I was there. That will be Ghetts for you. Yeah. You have to see that live. And just the fact that we can't see this new project that I know he loves.
Yeah.
We can't see that live.
Yeah. I hope that like there's certain projects like that anyway that last the time so that when they are able to do shows and stuff like that, that feeling that people had from listening to the album carries on into the announcement of the live show. Do you get what I'm saying? Because we don't know when they're coming back. I have speculation. I feel like it's going to start off with intimate shows first, yeah? And I'm happy for that, actually, because for me, some of the best shows that I've been to are like the smaller intimate shows and whatnot with like with super fans and whatnot, yeah? But like, I feel like it's going to start like that. But I just hope that, you know, for the artist's sake, they, for example, Pot of Paper. I love his thing. I know that was a mixtape, but like, and he was supposed to do Brixton Academy, yeah?
Do you know what I mean?
So I hope that when this lifts up, that it's still there, it's still open for that. Do you get what I'm saying? Because he would have sold that. He would have sold that out at that time.
That's our job though, you know? That's slightly our job. Because like, as long as we keep it in the conversation and as long as we keep people like Potter and people like Ghetts and everybody else that's releasing music, as long as we make sure we keep them in the conversation, then they will be they will have that opportunity. Right. But I feel like as artists, they've done the hard work, you know? They've, through these conditions, like Ghetts I've seen, because TJ was working on it, Kaz, the contributions that man are making for man to be enjoying little vibes in my yard, the least I can do is try and stretch it out. Right. That's the least I can do. Loon's voice. That's the least I can do. Yeah. So I'm gonna try my hardest.
So anyway. So basically, from a fan's point of view, it's almost like our time to step up harder if we could to support them.
Bro, you're on my gram. I try to just support everything, and I don't even tag anyone. I don't care about that. I just try to support everything because you know right now.
That's I'm on that as well.
Oh, I see you do. Come on, fam.
I do it because it's love, and it's because that's what I love. Because I love it.
And you know why I have to do it extra now? Because there's just too much problems. So these are some of the things that could solve the problems. These individuals upscaling what they do, being able to do it at a bigger rate might mean that we don't have to, do you know where I'm coming from? Hear so much bad news because there's really good music and we're aware of the bad news, but we're going to solve that. But right now, let's listen to this song. We'll solve that later on.
Right.
I need that.
You know, like when you deep it, even from from a positive point of view, to be an artist in any realm, and to be able to create in this time is actually admirable, you know.
Come on, man.
Seriously.
Come on.
Because like, for me, sometimes, you know, like you need to be outside sometimes to just experience things to put that into the art. Do you get me? Sometimes if I was a rapper, I know that if I went, say I might have went Jamaica, I might have went Dubai, I might have went Nigeria or whatever. Now it's time for me to sit down and do my project. I know there's going to be little bits and pieces of things that I might have saw or things that I experienced or whatever it may be that goes into that. Even actually having conversations, bro. Yeah. Sometimes when we come here and I'm sitting there and telling, like, look at when I went to Stone Love and I'm in the car with the brother, or like there's just all these different things. You come and sit down, have conversations, you start talking about them. But when you're just inside, your experiences are limited. There's not so much happening. So now you're having to pull from, you know, all these different emotions and all these other things that maybe from the past or whatever it may be, to now motivate yourself, to get yourself in a space to create something at a high level. Not easy, bro.
At the same time, though, there's a little double S, which is marvellous. It's semi-serious. Everyone's taking it semi-serious to Lock. We're taking it semi-serious. So by taking it semi-serious here, my brother, I just think the man them are used to struggle anyway. Potter was in prison, cuz, sitting down and him really can't do nothing.
Nah, he did.
So if he's able to create within that environment, he's showing the man them that are just in this world all the time, that now locked down and them like, I don't know how I'm doing music. Potter and Ghetts are like, what? You ain't seen my life. Yeah. The man them have real restrictions. Facts. Not even in our working life. Just in a life.
Yeah. Straight.
We know about money. You can't even pay for subs at radio now.
Yeah.
So now I'm asking Chris J, can we get a little blight?
Yeah.
Like that type of struggle. So if you're saying to me we just can't go and socialise, Potter and Ghetts have lived enough life and done. You know what I'm saying? So
and Potter in particular, because he just came out of jail almost this time last year, right? So being inside now, that's lockdown. So now, even though we can't go outside, this is still, but man's outside, cuz. Like, I'm outside. I don't know.
He might even be laughing at this lockdown. Like, you think this is lockdown?
You struggle. Man can still do things. You get what I'm saying? You can still do things.
Because we're all taking it double S. Marvellous. Semi-serious. It's not fully serious. So the man them still, as much as we're still out here.
Yeah.
We're not, like, you know, I'm coming from, obviously, follow guidelines.
Of course.
I don't want no problems. Come on. But I all know, and you all know, all of you know, it's all double S. Semi-serious.
Semi-serious.
We're still out here a little bit.
Double S, semi-serious. I hear it still. I hear it.
saying?
It's not all bad.
It's not all bad.
It's not all bad. It's not all bad. It's tough, but we got it. You get me?
Come on, listen, now let me throw Vertex and Shocker in there, but it is double S right now. Semi-serious.
Are you listening to anything at the moment?
Right now?
Yeah.
No, I've just been going through old stuff again, man.
Right.
I just been back to old stuff, man. I just want to, because I think
going back to
everyone's
old stuff,
going. That's what I was going to say to you, though. Before we get onto that, will you listen to anything new? Do you know what you could do, Chucky?
Go.
I think you're the key you're the master here. We could, when we're allowed to do something, do a COVID set. And all the moments we would have loved to have happened, that couldn't happen because of COVID, we make happen. So all the music that should have had certain things. So maybe not someone's entire project, but there might be a couple of songs that you feel like, and then you get like 10 artists, you do it. That'd be cold, right?
Yeah, would you, like, what? Like, what do you mean?
So like, for example, you'd be like, all of these bad boy tunes happen through COVID.
Yeah.
You can go to take a look at the what was it, the Christian Dior song, which has happened at the start of COVID.
Yeah.
You can take a look at this Ghetts project, and you can just take all the big music that happened throughout that time, and then do a show and say, do you know what, this is for, because you might want to go to, because it's now you can go to all the shows. There might just be songs you wanted to hear from certain things or moments you wanted to see live. If you done a little COVID set and gave that to everybody live, Chucky, that could be a matic.
Yeah, you're right, you know.
I think you're the man to do it.
Yeah, that's a sick idea still.
Maybe you even have a little conversation in between of the people that had incidents throughout, and then you go, and this was the... I don't know, Chucky. I think it's for you, though.
Yeah.
Come on, you're sounding like Usher right now.
He just starts pulling them out of the box, boy.
Fam, it's all mad. I just think Chucky's a man for it.
Yeah. I'm gonna look into that and see if I could develop that one there. Definitely. But you're going back to old stuff you were saying. Yeah,
do you know what I started listening to? I can take my phone out to keep it. Oh my god, I'll tell you what I was listening to.
Go.
It's not even old like that. Ross. I just started listening to just Ross. Just the Ross that I like.
Yeah.
And I realised I've done myself a disservice by not knowing how to drive.
Oh shit.
Paradise Lost. Aston Martin music. Amsterdam.
Yeah. His catalogue is mad. I can't even.
Because he's got them big songs, but he's just got them songs that just feel
to drive around.
And then I realise I'm on the train.
There's certain songs actually. Yeah.
It's just not the same thing, is it? Please mind the gap. Like, shut up, cuz man's just hearing.
Yeah, I hear that still.
You know what I'm saying? I need a little breeze in the hair, wind. You know what I'm saying?
It's different listening to Aston Martin music in the whips and listening to it on the train still. I can't lie.
You have to take overground to give yourself a little vibe and then open the window a bit, and then they're telling you put on a mask. Chucky, just let me listen to Ross, man.
Port of Miami. What? I started driving. When did I start driving? I think I started driving around Teflon Don.
No. Did you?
Yeah, but then I Aston Martin music and that. Oh, brother. You know, it's this is the thing that I love about music, you know. When I play certain songs, it will take me immediately back. So if I play this...
Look at recently played, Chucky.
Huh?
Recently played. My recently played is just... Ross.
Just Ross, bro.
Sorry, as you were.
When I hear Maybach Music 3, yeah?
Stop it, man.
This reminds me of flipping... I had my first car, bro.
Serious?
Yeah.
Paint the picture,
and I'm...
bro.
Alright, I'm gonna paint the picture properly.
Like Rose.
So, like, I was talking to this girl, yeah?
Ooh, what she look like?
She was a sensational one still.
I tell you, I'm hearing 15.
She was a sensational one still. So anyway, boom. And I just remember like, okay, I'm gonna just go to this one particular day. Boom. So like, I remember being at her house, jumped in the whip now, yeah, and I'm on my way home.
What whip is it,
bro? I had the what the fuck was it? It was a Rover. I can't even remember what the fucking thing was. It was some Rover anyway. It weren't a lit car. But like leaving her house and listening to Maybach music free, yeah, just like, bro, I'm driving home, yeah, just feeling like on top of the world because like I bagged a good one. Do you get what I'm saying? And Rick Ross is making me feel as though, yeah, like, remember that you're the Don too. Even though the whip that I'm driving is not nowhere near a Maybach, I'm driving home slow this day. It's dark. There's no cars on the road. We didn't chop though.
But it doesn't matter because because Rose makes music where I should chop, but he also makes music where it's like it's the build up to chopping.
Yeah.
Because I might play Diced Pineapples. That's what I'm saying. I wish I could drive. Because do you know what, Chucky? He's got like, you could play Made Men, yeah, and you've just, I don't know, maybe dropped up. You're just in Barcelona. You smoked a big one. You're riding through the city. Because you know him and Drake were going crazy for a little bit.
Fact.
But then you could be playing Diced Pineapples with a ting.
Yeah.
Call me crazy. Then you could be playing Aston Martin music with the man. I have never done any of those things.
Do you know what it is as well about him, yeah? It was always the production, bro.
Oh.
The production, Justice League, who was producing a lot of the stuff. Bro, let me see if I can find like...
Chucky, would you say it doesn't ever sound old? It just sounds classic.
It sounds... Bro, it sounds like a classic the day that it dropped. That's how his thing was.
You know 16?
Huh?
You ever listen to 16?
Nah.
With Andre 3000?
Play that quickly. Hold on, wait.
Summer 88.
Or
was it 80? Oh my God. Forget 16. Forget 16.
This made me feel like I had peas and I
love it.
I can't relate to the song.
And that's why I love it. Because it just takes me out of my reality for one moment and I'm just somewhere
else. But it is inspiring though.
It's very inspiring.
It's inspiring as well though, bro. Because it's like... It makes you like, I don't know, depending on the type of person you are and where you're at, it makes you feel like, you know what, I need to go and get it. I'm going and getting it. I'm going and getting it.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna fucking make something happen, bro. But that was Rick Ross's main thing, production. Do you know, I got a story actually. I genuinely believe, and I'd love to speak to Rick Ross about this, yeah. One of his highlights of his live show career, I'm gonna take an educated guess that it would have to be at Hammersmith Apollo in Shepherd's Bush. And the reason why I say
How
this,
much people was there?
It was 5,000. It was sold out.
Not according to him, because on
wait.
Rihanna remix, he said 20,000.
No, but let me tell you why. Yeah.
Go on.
Now, and I hear that. I understand that the stadium stuff, like it's a big moment, yeah.
I hear
but
you.
at this point, this was when BMF had come out, yeah, and it was marinating properly. And I think when he came here, he would have known, yeah, I've got one. But bro, the atmosphere in the building, yeah, when BMF played was so mad, yeah, that like they stopped the song and he's looked around, yeah, and it's like he can't believe it. He's like, he just says, wow, wow. Then they start it again. I thought the only thing that I've seen that has ever topped that was gigs in the same venue with
Whipping Excursion.
Not Whipping Excursion.
No.
The one with Drake. What was that again?
KMT.
KMT, yeah.
Please,
bro, I thought the flipping floor was gonna cave in, but it was that type of thing. Bro. It was crazy, bro. Crazy.
I've seen dances locked off because of BMF. I've seen dances get locked off.
It's like it's reminiscent of Pow. It's reminiscent of Pow.
Dances got locked off.
Reminiscent of Pow. That same energy.
What other songs got dances locked off?
Pow, definitely.
But Pow did 100. I've seen that anyway. BMF has, maybe if it didn't get the dance locked off, it brought a certain energy where the man then were just letting man know, I got more money than you.
Yeah.
And that was on the way to getting the dance locked off.
100%.
If you was in Coochie, 2009, 2010, 2008, yeah, you'll remember.
I got one.
It was horrible.
Feed them to the lions.
That
That, if I'm being honest, that was, if I'm being honest, bro, inside the venue, it was mad. I hear it. I'm not condoning.
We can't talk about it. But
yes, we're not gonna go.
Yeah.
But
that song
there. Did you go to Red Bull Culture Clash in Earls Court when that came on? What? Jesus Christ, my brother! I got footage of it, but that's not coming out because can dartboard them water, you know.
Chucky is having man that swims near the piranhas. Like, don't worry, they ain't gonna buy it.
No, we can't.
And I love it.
It's a fact still.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Which actually makes me go to something that I mentioned the other day. Yeah, I was tweeting just saying that like I was having a moment of looking back at live shows and stuff that I've been to. Yeah, and the fact that it feels like we're so far away from live shows made me look back at all of the shows that I have been to. Yeah, and like how many sick experiences I've had at live shows, and I think we should talk about that. Like just some of the like early live shows that we went to. Some of the best live shows that we went to, and some of the underwhelming live shows that we went to. Yeah. When you think of like good live shows, what comes to mind with you?
Skepta.
Which one?
Ali Pali.
Do you know what?
I didn't go to that one, you know.
What's so crazy is, I'm proper...
You went to Manchester as well, didn't you?
Yeah. Listen, it's crazy, bro. Like, this is the thing. I love when I see an artist that I love and appreciate in another country. I don't know why.
I hear you.
I do have a strong sentiment to seeing them in this country, but there's something about the environment that makes me go, I know what's going to happen. It happens. Everything's great. There's just that little ear of when I go to another country and I'm not in my environment. I don't hear my language or I don't hear my accent. I'm looking around. I'm like, I don't know no one. And then someone I know comes on stage and I'm like, I hope. There's this element of hope and pray. And I connect to that moment so much more because I don't know what's going to happen. So when I remember Skepta coming out at Coachella 2017, he got a dope reception. But then I was thinking, the song I want to connect is, it ain't safe on the block.
Yeah.
Not even fun. So I'm there. It's me and Vuj. I'm like, Vuj is going to do it. He's brought my man on stage. Chucky. I lost everything.
Serious.
I lost my mind. I lost Vuj. KSI was there. We lost KSI. I got tears. I have never been so... I felt like that was my son or something. You know, you're so proud of something. Like, I was like, oh my God. I'm in Palm Springs. I'm like, nowhere near Tottenham. And this is what you're doing. It's not like semi going off. It's not like, it's kind of, I got video footage. I was there.
It was good.
Mad. And it was just like such a respect where you're like, bro, if you can get your message to go over there in 2017.
Do you know why that's even more sick? Because at festivals, more time, it's so many different people who are fans of a lot of different stuff. And so sometimes you get an audience that are like, they might go and see an artist, but they're just all super just casual fans, or they may not even really be a fan. They just go in just to see what the hype is about. But when you get an artist there that is not from there at all, from a completely different country, very far away, and they could go on a stage like that, on a big stage like that, and rock the whole thing like that, mad.
Like Koji, if you ever saw Koji in Amsterdam.
Oh, I could imagine that must.
And the thing is, do you know why that was? We were at Amsterdam. We were at, what's it called again? What's the festival that happens in Amsterdam?
Apple sap or something.
Apple sap, and there's no apples, and there's no sap.
Yeah, what the fuck?
But I'll tell you what there is. Bare bees. Bees everywhere. Just everywhere. And on the stage, when Coach...
Sorry to interrupt you. Does apple sap... Does it mean... Like, what is... Like, why? Why is it called that?
Someone will leave it...
Someone leave it in the comments.
Then we'll leave it in the comments.
Yeah.
But Koji had to deal with so much things. Bees attacking him. I don't know. The Dutch crowd were just... I don't know. Snow Legger was there as well. Even she didn't have... Like, they were both on a similar stage.
My baby.
But if you saw the way Koji got everyone's attention, bro... That crowd was... They were in the palm of his hand afterwards. And again, we're in another country. So again, I'm just like, is he going to... He smashed it, bro.
I love seeing when artists win over fans. Like, when you can actually see it. And I've seen that a few times. I've seen like artists come on, before the main act, and everyone's there to see the main act. They're not there to see you. And so when you come out, reception's all right. Then you finish your first song and it's like, all right, not bad. You do your next one. It's not bad still. This is all right. By their fourth song, everyone's engaged. Everyone's happy. By the time that you finish, you get in the big applause. Do you know how difficult that is and for a new artist as well?
And that's why I think, maybe there's something about the early stages or something I think I have a preference over than because when you have your main show and you do it and everyone like well, duh, like everyone's gonna love it. I get it. Like I don't want that. I want to know you've got into circumstances where it's not so comfortable and somehow you've overcome it. I just go, big man, that is cold. But I can't go cold if it's your sold out show and everyone goes mad and it's like...
And you're in your hometown.
In your hometown.
Yeah.
And it's not like, if it's your first sold out show, I'm with it.
Early.
If it's like your ninth, of course, get the back. Like, I get it, but like, fuck me, bro. Like, shit.
Nah, I hear that still. I'll tell you one actually. So obviously, I'm in America with Angel. I'm DJing for Angel, yeah. And we were doing the Jarquez tour. We was a support act, right? So anyway, now we've got our set list of what we're gonna do, right? Yeah. Boom. So the first place that we've gone to, I think it might have been Sacramento. We was there now. Big crowd and everything, yeah. So anyway, there's like a bunch of different performers that's on before Jarquez, but Angel is he's the main support, yeah? So anyway, now, all of the acts that are on, never heard of them before. They're all obviously local acts, but they are shelling.
Are you serious?
Bro, they are shelling. And I'm like, I don't know. I've never heard these guys before, but everyone in the crowd knows them and that, yeah? And they were doing a madness. It was actually good to watch still. So I'm thinking, I always DJ before Angel comes out, innit, yeah? To warm up the crowd and do all of that stuff and then bring him out. So I'm thinking, I don't know any of these songs, yeah? So I'm going to just try and just do the typical thing and just play like some of the main joints that they know out there or whatever. Didn't work. I'm playing Future, Mask Off, all of that. They don't want to hear that. They're off that. And bearing in mind, Mask Off is like going off in a lot of places. Yeah, but it's like, imagine going to like, it's like going to, say like Link Up TV or something like that has, or, you know, Mixtape Madness has a function. You start playing some of those like they don't want to hear. They want to hear Digga D.
Anything that's pop, you don't want to hear.
They don't want to hear
when
that.
You've gone to the hood,
right?
Otherwise, you wouldn't have gone to the hood,
right? So I've already now. I haven't done what I've needed to do. Yeah, being honest. Angels come out and they haven't really at first warmed to him too much, and then as it went on, they sort of started to warm to him a bit. Yeah. So the next one, I said to him, listen, we got to change this whole thing up, yeah?
Come on.
So I'm like, I'm not going to play any of those type songs anymore. I've understood now that there's a demographic of people that come from this place that know a style of music that I don't know. So I'm not even going to try to even be that guy either. This is what I'm going to do. They're here to see Jarquez, yeah? Jarquez has done covers of old school R&B songs. So when I go up on the stage now, I'm just going to say, you know what? I know, I'm here from England, whatever, yeah? I know that you lot are saying that you're R&B fans, but I don't believe that you're R&B fans. Because if you was an R&B fan, you would know this. Then I'll play Usher, Bad Girl. Oh, I know that song! Did I go mad? Yeah. Woo! Then I might play, then I say, oh, what, you know that one? Yeah, you lot, nah, but you don't know this one. Pretty Ricky Hotline.
Oh,
and they go, yeah. Then they start going mad. Now I've got them. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now I've got them. That's the game I'm playing with them. So now they're hype.
Come on.
A comes out. They're ready now. They don't know who he is really. But as he starts to perform and he starts doing his thing, by the fourth song, they are so invested in him now.
Because they know where he sits in it.
Exactly.
Right.
Because imagine you got your DJ coming on before playing Mask Off and all of that type of stuff, and I'm bringing out an R&B act, even though A has got the gritty side to him and all. They don't know. They don't necessarily know that. It's confusing. And I confused it. But also what I did was, I went there trying to almost do or be them. Nah, fuck that. Let's just go and do our thing. You see, after the second show, yeah, having the crowd the way that we wanted to have them gave us such a confidence boost going into all of the other shows because we knew we had a formula that worked. You get what I'm saying? It was sick.
That meant the pussy game went up, my guy. I know, fam. When you shut shit down and everyone's there, you got the bottles after. Oh, what's your name, man? Yo, hot man. Yo, you're from London?
Yeah.
The girl's like, come over, hey,
Yeah.
Poppy.
Bro, it makes all of that makes the world of difference when it comes to coming off the stage, because you want to socialize now. You want to have a drink. Where's the drinks at? You want to do all of that. When it doesn't go so well, you're just kind of sitting there on a vibe, right? You just want to go back to the hotel.
Back to what you say.
Yeah.
You ready to go? Yeah. I ordered my Uber.
What are you man on? Like, what you man staying?
Food?
You hungry?
No one, because no one wants to see us here, and I don't want to be here. Let's just go.
What about you, Callum? What when you think about like good live shows?
I think like more on a vibe of like proper good entertainers, like not just sick music and a sick voice, but
Who comes to mind though?
Stage presence. Shaka. I know you've mentioned him bare, but Shaka definitely comes to mind. But even like go more like commercial and American, but someone like Chris Brown, who will come on and dominate a stage.
I would never
dominate.
One thing that will never go past me is the fact that he front flipped. He front flipped on March Madness.
Yeah.
Blood, not back flipped. He front flipped.
What's wrong with him?
Brother, bro, a front flip on beat. Do you know how much of a madness that is?
Different breed.
Do you know I don't like him? Because, like, for example, there's so much to do in life. He just reminds me. I mean, it's bad enough I got to play Rick Ross and realise I can't drive. But this guy
He reminds you how untalented you are.
Stuff. Yeah,
you can do too much.
I can just come here and talk and then think they kicked off.
In my school, it would have been, if he wasn't my brethren, it would have been issues.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man would have just been trying to stick it on him, bro. You can't just be doing everything. You can do everything. You can sing, play basketball, front flip, Ross Clark, probably play football, dance. Gal like him. He can draw. Bro, if the guy is good at maths and geography and that, bro, someone would have to smack something over his head, bro. Because that's too much. It's too much. What? And then he's just going to walk off and take your gal as well.
Yeah.
Nah.
But if he could do basic things that I can't do as well, it just makes it worse. At least if I could drive and cook, man's in the conversation.
Right, he probably had a whip early. He probably had a whip early. Probably had, probably just had bare things early.
He did have bare things early, Chucky, but we won't get into that.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
Jesus.
Yeah, good job. But any underwhelming
What do you mean?
shows?
People that I've gone to and I've gone.
Yeah.
More festival wise.
Oh yeah. My example is a festival.
Because you know what it is, yeah. I feel like this is what happens when I watch.
You're right.
I realize when I watch big acts at shows, yeah, at festivals sometimes, if they're just collecting the bag, I can really see it. Like I've seen Rick Ross just collect the bag before, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, is that all it is? And then I've seen somebody who's been so excited to do a festival. I've seen them do it and just absolutely
proper.
Like I've seen gigs do wireless and I'm losing my mind thinking about it. I remember when Drake brought out Skepta, I'm losing my mind thinking about those things. But you know when you're a bit tired of seeing that person on stage, sometimes I think they're a bit tired as well. So it's more festivals than someone's show.
Yeah, you're right still. I've seen most of the acts that
Who is you going to say? Be honest.
What, underwhelming? Nah, you know what? If I would go with festivals as well,
okay.
I'll probably say, you know what, like, yeah, I would probably say at a festival, if I'm being honest, I think the last time I was a little bit underwhelmed at Giggs' performance at Wireless, only because I know how good he is actually at performing. But then it's unfair for me to do that purely because going to his live show and going to a festival is very different. I know that at festivals, sometimes people are just waiting for the one song to just go mad to.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's just the set list thing as well. Like sometimes, like I'll be honest with you, sometimes I've seen Drake here and I'm like, yo, you've got so many like. But to me, I feel like sometimes the set list is just off, or sometimes there's too much talking. So like for him, for someone who's got so much songs, he can easily go for, and he does it sometimes where he does the medley. So he goes from this song to that song to this song to that song or whatever. Then he stops for a little while, yeah, and then he talks. Then he'll do one song, then he talks or whatever. But I'm like, yo, you got so much bangers that your medley could be longer And I understand as well that it's tiring because being on stage with lights and you're running up and down all over the place, that's a whole gym workout. And if you're doing it regular, I fully get it, innit? But there's times where I'm like, yo, it felt like we were just getting into the thing. You were just warming man up now. And then we stopped.
But you know why though, Chucks, though? I don't know. See, back in the day, I watched Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
On television. And there were still 1 million people there watching him live.
Million, you know.
Well, not 1 million, but you know.
No, I know what you mean. He's doing
and he's performing and he's doing all of that, and people are losing their shit.
They were fainting.
They're fucking losing their mind.
They were fainting.
Girls were throwing up from their ass, from their ears. It was going mad over there.
Yeah.
And then you wouldn't see Michael Jackson for a little while.
Yeah.
So the next time you see him, I think you have that sudden urge of ah! And I think my problem is everyone's performing every weekend, everywhere.
That's
so
true.
that love and yearn and that, I can't wait to see that person perform. I've seen on people's Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, TokTik.
Yeah.
Everyone's just too accessible. So I kind of respect Adele for saying put your phone down, because that's why I maybe love the acts that have the adolescents, because there's just not that much information about them, so it's kind of still fresh and new to them and to me. But when it's a routine, it just feels like lockdown.
Yeah.
Another thing as well is live bands. An artist that has a live band behind them is something different as well.
Well, let me tell you
different.
this, yeah. At a point, like festivals anyway, like that was standard.
A live band.
Everyone had a live band. And then all of a sudden it started to change. And I noticed, I remember we talked about it before, yeah. On the last Wireless, yeah, I only noticed 2 live band sets, Notes and LMA.
But the thing, that's mostly because, unfortunately, for this, popular music is determined by what the people say. And at one point, there's loads of white people here, no disrespect to you lot. I'm joking, Callum. But you like bands and all that. Back in the day, you know, say la vie, yeah, you. That's their shit, innit? Woo! Like rock on, and then the niggas come over here, and then all of a sudden we want to do radio sets and shit. You don't need no live band. Give me a microphone and a one DJ. We're good.
I hear you. I hear you.
And then that's
bear in mind, I'm a
becomes.
DJ, so that's all right with me.
So you profit from it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's just me, and I don't get drowned out by the Ross Clark drummer. But
and Chucky, one thing, did you see how much gigs brought to Wireless the other day? If they come on stage, fam, there is no space for a fucking live band, and there was 900 people.
Yeah, but let me tell you this, bro.
Drake, there's no space for no live. But you want a band as well?
Everyone tries to come with
everyone's there.
But bro, let's be clear though. I guess not everyone can do the live band thing. It takes a certain type of band to be able to bring life to the music. But once you get it, it is so sensational, bro, that it's a whole different level of artistry, innit?
Talk about Kano live.
Talk
about Kano with a live band, bro.
How can I actually talk about live shows?
You can't not bring up Kano.
So I don't forget.
But Chucky, does it depend on the artist though?
Yes.
Because a lot of the artists I've grown up like for example me, I can tell you now I've mentioned I actually love watching Ghetts live. I love watching gigs live. I love watching Skep live. There's bare artists I love watching live, and more time I don't want to see them with a live band.
Yeah.
Because that's just not how I've grown up appreciating you, and that can actually be very selfish and it's very insensitive. But I paid for the music, and I want to be insensitive.
You want to hear it like in its truest sort of form.
I want to hear it like the way I see live music for me sometimes is the most I want to see is the man them, Chucky, you as a DJ, and give me the vibe.
Yeah, I hear that.
Sorry, I'll cut you off.
I hear that, but I'm with you, yeah, to a point. But let me tell you this, yeah. See, when you get it right, like how Kano got it at the I don't even know what venue it was. He did it in some big warehouse, bro, yeah? Jesus Christ, bro.
Crazy.
The atmosphere in the room was incredible. And the music still sounded exactly like how it was. But this is about having a good live band, yeah? All they do is emphasize little bits and pieces of it and bring it to life a certain type of way. And he's still rewinding the tune. Like when it's going mad, bro, he's still pull out. And
I know, and the band started going mad,
bro.
He's got it patterned properly,
bro. And you know the show was so good, yeah. See, like True, it was in a warehouse. It's just there's no level, so it's not you can't stand up there or anything like that. You're all on one level, so there's a lot of people who can't see, especially me. Yeah, I'm going into a place as a short man, I can't see shit. But the vibe was so... I didn't need to
You
see
don't need
nothing.
to see
I
it,
could hear him. And the vibe... Bro,
Oh,
we were
bro,
just
you're
going...
so
bro,
right.
it was mad. It was mad. His thing was mad. But not everyone can do that, though.
Nah.
Not everyone can do that. And not everyone can find or can afford a band that is going to be able to do that with your music. Because that shit costs money.
I don't think everyone's meant to do it as well. I just think that's for a particular type of artist that appeals to a particular type of person. And I feel like maybe the older the artist gets, because people are kind of kicking back and are a bit more chilled and don't have that same energy, maybe a live band is more appropriate for that. But I just think when you're young, youthful, and you're getting it, unless your music requires you to have a live band, I'm like, go have fun. Do what you want, obviously. But I like when I just see it raw. Like some of my best things is seeing Gunna live on stage with like 900 man. And that made me absolutely nothing to anyone. But there's one man on stage that cannot believe he's on stage right now with all the man them. It's just, I just like that. I don't know why. It seems unruly.
When you say that, that takes me to Kanye West Brit Awards.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, yeah.
I hear you.
Vibe. All you just heard a man on the microphone, bare man in the back, and it was a full turn up.
And think about it, there was no dress
what song did
rehearsal.
he do? Was it all day?
Oh yeah, no dress rehearsal, you know. You know with a live band you gotta do dress rehearsal and get things on time. Them man were busting up phone calls, come on stage and you got dreadlocks flying and that's my thing.
Listen, if you ain't seen it, go. If you ain't seen
Yes.
it, YouTube it now, Kanye Brit Awards, all day. Bare but everyone was there.
Fucking
enough
crazy.
people were there. Like bare on the man them was there, whatever. And it was do you know what I liked actually more than just that? I saw some footage of them walking towards the stage, and it just looked like a gas. Kanye and all the man them all in black and that, and they were walking towards the stage. Do you remember
Chucky,
when they
that to me,
Yeah.
for me, and I understand the live band and it looks beautiful, but growing up, that was just not for me. Give me the man on stage and give me something unruly. Don't give me predictable. I don't like that because I don't know what to expect when the man are there. But when the live band are there, I know, it's good though. Don't get it wrong, it is good. But
Yeah. No, with a good band and a good artist, bro, trust me.
I hear you.
They could get but there's enough people that in this day enough. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm probably not gonna want to see Digga D with a band, but if he did do it with a band and he pulled it off, extra ratings from someone like me, because I'm on this artistry thing, and I'm like, okay, cool. I respect that you tried something and it came off. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think that's a lack of artistry though. I don't think if you can't incorporate a live band into your music, I don't think it's anything to do. I think it's just the type of music that you make and the consumer that you have. You understand them so much that you want to make a particular type of music for that consumer. When you open up that mechanic, you're just speaking to different people. And just because they're not involved, I don't think they should have a say into say whether your artistry is this or that, or whether I don't think that comes into the conversation. You might not want to do that, and that doesn't make you any different from
but I'm
anyone
not
else.
saying that it does. I'm just saying it speaks to a certain style of artistry because
You speak different people.
Because it does, because ultimately it does. You're trying something. It's like Heady One. Heady One, before the album that he had an album with someone else, and I remember I spoke about it and I said, you know what, the album wasn't even so much for me, but I liked the fact that he like opened up like what it was that he was doing and tried something very different. And I knew that if he tried this a couple of times, he might actually, for me personally, pull this off, and it might sound very sick. It's very different from what I knew him to do. But that makes me. It doesn't make me criticize anyone else. It just makes me say, as him as an individual, right, I respect you even more because like you're I can see that you're evidently trying to come out of your comfort zone. Do you get what I'm saying? It might not have worked out for me. Yeah, that might not have worked out for me, but I saw it. I get it. I get what it is that you're trying to do.
You see when people mix it up and do things like that, Chucky, I have to respect it. I think it's incredible. I love that live band stuff, like when they try to my preference, like what do I want to see for a year?
I get you though.
Give me the man them. Like, whoa, pause. Give me the man them on stage, going crazy. I'll have my girlfriend beside me.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful, fam. And then, bro, I think that's just it's a more authentic watch for me.
Yeah.
If it's a live band, I want to see some reggae, or I want to see the Afro beats, or I want to see the funky house live band, and I'm just in my element.
Yeah.
But when it's like that sort of...
Yeah, you want to see like if
I don't
live
see
bands, you might
Western.
want to see Wizkid.
I don't want to see
Wizkid with a live band.
Yeah, I
You want to
agree.
see what?
I want to see Western live band. I don't want to see Westlife live band.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? And then I'm happy.
Yeah, I hear that still. Wizkid live band, you want to see that?
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gutted that all now we still ain't been in a dance where we've had Essence yet. I'm still gutted, that like...
Wait, Chucky, how do you feel? How many rhythms have you compiled up?
Oh my God, bro. Bro, sometimes I drive in my car and I visualize a dance, yeah? This is mad.
No, go.
There's times, bro. There's literally been times where I'm like, I used to do a night, called Tape before the club Tape opened, by the way, yeah?
They took your name.
Well, I don't know.
Let's run with it.
I
Let's
don't
run with it.
know.
Let's start a
It's
new rumor.
vibes. Yeah, it's just vibes.
They stole that, yeah?
Yeah, they stole it.
Come on.
It's vibes.
I remember.
Yeah?
I was there.
So anyway, Notting Hill Arts Club, yeah. I think it was every couple of weeks I used to do it now, yeah. And it was just me, my brother Martin Too Smooth, we just DJ throughout the night, whatever. And sometimes we'd do theme nights or whatnot. But I just always remember like sometimes just playing the last tune. You get what I'm saying? And making that the point of, yeah, this one's the last one. And then that's the vibe. And like, so I'm in my car driving and I'm thinking, like it would be sick to have that time again. And like, wow, what kind of tune would I play as like, oh yeah, okay, we got to go now, but I'm going to play one more tune.
Yeah, oh shit, you know what, you're so fucking right.
Can you imagine?
Oh no, at the end of the night.
Oh my
imagine?
God. Chucky, imagine you do raves, yeah, and you pretend it was time ago. You pretend it was time ago during COVID.
Yeah.
And you do it like month by month or like 2 months by month and then hold like an hour rave and you just play that music from that time.
Yeah, I hear that. All that could work.
That would be so sick.
All that could work. Or just songs that just came out in COVID that you liked.
Mate.
But yeah, bro, I think about all of there's enough tunes that have not been able to see the light of day in the dance right now.
That ain't fair.
So we talk about live shows and stuff, but there's just spare tunes that have not been able to see the light of day.
But you know what's so mad? I say that like we're not on the internet. Big man, on my Instagram, I'm seeing Little Duval everywhere. Things are going on elsewhere, you know.
That's true.
In America, it's really kicking off. They're in the dance. They're not caring about COVID. They're socializing. They're lip-syncing. They're on Steve. Jerry Springer's finished. It's mad.
100%. Do you know I see flipping, there's a dancer artist called Dexter Daps. When I see him, he's all over the flipping America doing bear shows. And I'm like, well, I'm happy because I love seeing them man getting money and stuff like that. But I'm like, yeah, these lot got shot. They're doing their thing. It's just over here in Europe. It's not really, you know what I mean?
So how are them going to socialize with girls again? Because you know that dynamic of socializing with women and women socializing with men in a rave?
Yeah.
We haven't done it for so long.
I know.
You know, like, because it's going to be different intentions. Some people just want to get a drink. Some people just need to hear Essence. Some people... So when you have all of those extremes in one environment, blood clot.
But some people are going to be too over hungry. Because imagine going into... Bruv, I haven't been in a place right now. My thing's different. My composure levels is up. You get what I'm saying? But like, I'm going into a place now where there's like loads of women, attractive women.
Yeah.
I haven't been in a place like that for ages. And so there's a lot of man out there that is super hungry that haven't been in that environment either. So this is about composure for you. Because you now might feel like you've dived into a pot of Haribos now, and then you want to try and eat everything. But not everything's there to be eaten. Do you get what I'm saying? So
I say just... You know what? Anyway, let me keep my opinions to myself.
Yeah, Shaka, I have to. P Money.
Yeah.
I saw P Money. Bro, did you ever go to watch The Throne? You didn't go watch The Throne?
I did see I saw the bootleg version. I saw the bootleg version at like is it in Hackney?
I went, yeah. Nah. I went to the first one.
The very first one.
Yeah, the first one, 02. Mad. That's one of my favourite shows. I can't even lie to you. Do you know what? Oh, bro, I look at the smaller things, yeah? You know, as an artist yourself, you're about to perform, yeah? You're about to go on stage and the engineer gives you the microphone. I don't know if there's a certain level of vibe that you get now because you're about to come out and you're about to do whatever, or whether you're anxious or nervous or whatever it may be, yeah? But I know them feelings because I've seen it a lot. And when I went to watch The Throne, they had 2 blocks. So they didn't... I think Kanye was on the stage and Jay-Z was on like a block in the middle of the crowd that lifts up, yeah? and they didn't have a support act. So everyone was just chilling, whatever, and then all of a sudden the lights turn off. So as the lights turn off, I'm looking around. I could see Jay-Z standing, ready to like about to go on the thing, and like I remember looking at him thinking, "This is mad." Like no one can properly see him right now, yeah. But this is mad. Like this is about to be a full. I wonder what that feels like. He was just standing there. Everyone's excited because they know the show's about to happen, and he's just kind of just walking around, just waiting or whatever. Then you start seeing the thing lift up like that. Then the light turns on, and then boom, they start with Ham, a song called Ham. Yeah, let me play it to you quickly, bro. Absolute madness.
But can I just say, who's that girl? I don't remember anything nowadays. My
Who's
lord.
that? Oh, it's not on thing. It's not on Spotify.
There's a girl that done that song. Let's not narrowed it down.
The girl that did that song.
You know when we watched it? You know when Kanye and Jay-Z done their performance in 2012 over in Hackney for BBC, and they done it was like a bootleg Watch the Throne.
Yeah.
Who came out again? Rihanna came out.
I don't even know if I saw that, bro.
Yeah, Rihanna came out, and Beyonce came. I think Beyonce came out, but someone else came out.
Oh yeah,
She was pregnant. But at least I got to see that. I don't think you got to see that.
You got to see, bro. You got to go and see flipping Skepta and Kanye.
Oh my! Skepta, Kanye, Big Sean, Meridian, Dan.
Yeah. That's the one show. That's the one show. I'm absolutely.
That's the greatest show ever. That's the great. And this is what I mean about them shows. Like, for example, the reason why I envy what you've gone to is because it's never happening again.
No, that's never happening again.
That's
never happening.
No, Watch the Throne. That's not happening again. These men are big man. If they do Watch the Throne, it might be Watch the Throne 2, or it might be a different interpretation. But you see that little Watch the Throne moment where they done niggas in Paris and then they went Paris and they got... See that whole moment that so much people are a part of? I was never part of it. Ever. And I'm never going to have that opportunity. That makes me feel bad. But the Kanye, Skepta, Big Sean, all praise to Jammer, who gave me the little inside information. I was on that website so quick they can't believe I bought 2 tickets. You couldn't buy 3.
You couldn't buy 3?
You couldn't buy 3.
Oh.
I bought 2 tickets. I was over there.
Where was you when you heard that show was happening?
I was at Nunny's house in Brick Lane. It was me, Vooz, Nunny. I think Josh was there. Who else was there? There was a few of us.
For those who don't know, yeah, this wasn't a show that like the tickets were coming out and the show was next week.
They announced
the tickets
it on the day.
come out. The tickets was coming out and it was that day.
It was after the Brit Award situation.
Yeah,
I think it may have just been before or just after.
Was it Coco?
Yeah, it was
at Coco's. Yeah, and they literally just announced it.
I
got my ticket. I remember I got to the queue. It was so funny. We were in the queue, and then there was like 2 guys slagging me off. But I didn't even realize. And I went to the shop. I was so happy. I bought every single Magnum in the shop. I think it was like 21 Magnums. I bought all of them. I ran back and I just started giving it to everyone in the crowd. Like, we're gonna see Skepta and Kanye's. I was off my head. And I happened to give it to 2 of the guys.
I would have loved to have been with you at that.
I gave it to 2 of the guys that slagged me off as well. So that was a special night.
On a love thing. On a love thing.
I didn't even realise they slagged me off.
Oh, okay.
I was already giving them 4.
Yeah, on a love thing.
2 more reasons for you to hate me more because I've done anything to you. But bro, that night was I fell down off the flipping staircase thing, like flash on my face.
I was in the gym. Imagine I was in the gym and Manny Norte rings me and he's like, "Yo, I swear Skepta and Kanye just announced the show." Yeah, so I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "You know what? Yeah, when I leave the gym, I'm gonna have a little look and see what's going on." He's like, "You know, it's tonight." I was like, "Oh, well, cool," because I remember it was must have been about 4:00 at this time. So I'm like, "Well, yeah, I'll have a look. I'll finish my set. I got half an hour in it." Brother, I finished. I've gone and got changed and that, and I thought, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go to this thing. Went on the thing, it was sold out. I said, "Nah," and then that's when it really kicked in. When it said sold out, I was like, "It's sold out." Then I was like, "No, it's Skepta and Kanye." Like,
see, this is why I was love.
Like, "Nah, it's sold out." So I'm starting to ring man. Then man was telling me, "Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go there and see if I can get in." But the reason why I didn't do that, is because I knew that if I went, I saw the queue and I didn't get in, it was going to make me feel even worse.
Yeah.
I knew it was just going to make me feel worse.
Oh, you didn't want to see the queue? Snooker thing, you don't want to see that. Big man, I can't even lie to you. Even though the man them told me and all of that, some of the men were, oh, maybe we can, ask them if we can get him. I said, we're not relying on that mechanic.
Nothing. You can't do that.
It's Big Sean, Kanye, and Skepta. The only thing we rely on is bank card.
Yeah, straight.
We don't rely on nothing else. I hear man saying, oh, can you transfer me? I can't.
Do that. No.
I can't transfer you money right now. I need to go and watch this show, fam. And yeah, real life, fam. That was Meridian.
Hearing the stories about it as well, yeah.
Novelist.
They were saying, who did I hear saying this? I think it's either Skepta said this or someone else said this anyway, yeah. Where it was like, someone had done the set list where it was like, all right, this person's gonna go on here, this person's gonna do these songs there, and this person's gonna do this, yeah. Kanye's come in and said, nah. We're just gonna mix and muddle it all up, yeah. And like, there's not gonna be a, this person's here, this person's there. We're just gonna go out and we're just gonna vibes it. So they just muddled it up, muddled the set list up and whatever. And I thought that was even more like, even though I didn't get to see it and you got to see it, the fact that like Kanye done a few songs, then Skepta done a few songs.
Yeah, then Big Sean come out, then Novelist came out, and then
Skepta might come back out again. Then Kanye
sick. It was sick. And then Kanye came out.
I missed that, bro.
Kanye came out, and then there was like Microsoft Word thing on the screen, and then he went mad, and I was busting. I was like, yes, go mad,
was he downstairs?
Go mad. No, I was upstairs, and then Vuj went downstairs and crowd surfed, and then Kanye was so vexed with Vuj. I was just like, this is the greatest day in my whole entire life.
Shout out to Diggity and them man there. They're just next door making some tunes.
Another story about that show actually. It was supposed to be XOYO, and on the day they changed to Coco.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, apparently.
XOYO would have been way too small.
It would have been way too small, but very different vibe. Maybe quite a cool vibe. But essentially, apparently Kanye went there and his team went there, and they went nah.
I feel like I heard that as well.
Yeah, they just said nah, and they went Coco.
Can't lie, Coco was the vibe.
Oh, I can't believe I missed that, bro.
Do you know what? I really missed it as well. Because you have to accept, if you're not sober, you kind of miss things as well.
Oh, what you...
Just sort of happened, didn't it? I was there. There's
you got too carried away, innit?
Carried?
Well, they had to carry you out.
Because I was floating. You don't understand. That day, I was just energy. I was like a blob. No one knows what happened to me that night. Neither do I. I just know it was incredible. Absolutely. And there was an after party, and I said, no. That's when the party gets shit.
Yeah, yeah. Don't bother.
This is why you're my guy.
Yeah. You're so right.
I'm going home. Because you know what?
Yeah.
I don't want to remember that as the whole night.
Yeah.
I don't want to remember that.
Oh, bruv.
Yeah. I had a sick time here. I'm going home. On that vibe.
Yeah, 100.
Not on the other, now I remembered the other shits. You get what I'm saying? That wasn't even that good. Oh, I might have got over drunk. Or there was a fight. Or it got locked off. Or, you know what I mean? It just wasn't that, like, nah. I'm leaving on a super high.
And them times, yeah, you see, if you went to like a Kanye and Skepta show, I think some of us had to appreciate whoever had a relationship with anyone in Boy Better Know. If you went to the party, you would have 3 people you don't know behind you who probably, follow you on Instagram and have said a couple of words and now feel they're entitled to be your +5. No. And it's just a really exhausting situation to be in. Big man, what's going on? You want to get in with me? I've spoken to you 5 times.
Yeah, allow that.
All of them were today.
If there's one thing that I hate, bro, it's turning up to the dance that I'm playing at, or whether I might be on the list or whatnot, and a man comes up to me, Chucks, what, can man roll in with you? No, fam. Sorry. You can't.
Why do people put man in that situation?
You can't, bro. There's a couple of times where I may have done it, but like, there's certain times where it's just mad. I'm already with people.
Yeah, but sometimes don't you know the vibe? Don't you know what we are? Do I have to confirm it?
Yeah,
Am I really the guy that can get you? Am I that guy for you?
If I'm DJing,
really?
Enough times, there's bare times I'm on my own. So sometimes I'm DJing. If someone catches me before I've got to the thing or whatnot, Chucks, I'm on my ones. Boom, boom. Can you get? Yeah, bro, come true.
There's a disclaimer.
Come true.
The disclaimer's calm.
Yeah.
I remember one time there was a Brit after party. We just released Bellerin. I'll never forget it. I was in bed. I was like, I want to do nothing, man. Max hit me up. Poet, get out of bed, man. Just come to the Brit after party. Great suggestion. Because it was mad. Gigs performed live. It was crazy. The after. As soon as I got to the queue, I've gone by myself, you know. I still got sleep in my eye from waking up. I don't even really want to be there. Someone I've never met before who said to me 2 things. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. He's like, what? Get my name for a minute.
No, so I don't like that.
So you only spoke to me and gave me nice compliments because you wanted me to get you in.
Yeah. No.
And now if I don't get you in, what happens to them compliments? Do you take them back or what's going on?
It's the worst when they start itching up. You know, you're trying to go in. You might have a girl with you or your brethren's them or whatever, and now my man's itching up. Yeah, what can I? And as you're walking in, he's trying to walk in with you. Brother, I tell man, if the security says who are you with, I just say I'm with this and that. I'm with this and that. You do what you want to do. I'm not saying I'm not with him. I'm just telling you I'm with this and that. Yeah? Do what you need to do after that. But this whole itching up thing on me, like, allow it, brother. Like, just allow me.
It's a bit awkward, isn't it?
It's more than... No, it's awkward for them. It's awkward for them. Maybe because I've been doing it for so long, I know how to deal. But, yo, bro, like, if I tell you that today's not the day, then you're just going to make it awkward for yourself. Because you know what? You're going to now try to itch up. There's probably a queue of people. There's people watching you. And the security man's going to have to stop you dead in your tracks and say, yo, who's are you with? Now all of a sudden you look like a lost cause. And you know what? Now you definitely can't get in. You can't try it with anyone else now because the security already know that you've tried the thing. So you fucked yourself.
Chucky, I think that man there, I'll give you my Disney Plus password. Watch it with your picnic. Lion King. Learn some pride. Learn some pride.
Alright, listen. Before we leave, is there anything that anyone needs to know about? See, hear, brand, anything? Anything, bro. What is it that you've seen? Callum, what have you got for me today?
I'm so wrapped up in work, you know, Charles.
It could be old. It could be work.
Yeah, maybe that's that.
You got one, bro.
I got the Mika Richards.
I was going to say
to watch that.
I've got the Harry
I need to watch that.
Me and Callum, you know, we tried to step up for this season of One Post, so it's a whole different vibe of energy. I think we agreed that the way it started last time was just by accident.
Yeah.
So with a bit of purpose and a bit of oomph, I guess.
I felt it made a massive difference as well. Putting more forethought into each episode.
Yeah.
It made it turn out so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lit, man. That's
really,
lit,
really happy
man.
with them.
It's got such a good energy when you watch them now. It's so funny, like the Harry P one.
Yeah.
I can't lie, it's so funny the way it starts. It's just bare jokes, and then Mika one's funny, and then we got Ethan coming out.
I want to see the Mika. I ain't seen that, but I like him, man.
But I
watched the intro, and then I've seen like the clips. So I watched I watched up to the point where you asked him about a date 2 days after Valentine's or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, oh, bro, his energy, the way that he talks, brother, he just seems like such a nice guy, man. Seriously. I was happy to see that one was an hour, because I know sometimes they're shorter, but that one there, when you're sitting with someone like that has to be an hour, man. There's so much to talk about, and I know that he's talking more now with people and whatnot, but I just feel like it's different sitting with you talking about certain things. You get what I'm saying?
Love
so yeah,
too much, man. Fun though. We're gonna have more fun this year.
Yeah,
I've realised the intenseness is very off-putting.
I got a project actually.
Go on.
It's Wow.
It's called Wow or it's Wow?
It's called Wow, and it's by Rags Original. Yeah.
Rags.
Yeah, Rags Original.
Is cold from T.
It's hard. Yeah. The project's called Wow, and there's a song on there in particular called Ring Out that has been like, when I tell you, 600 times in a whip I've played that.
Serious?
600 times in a whip I've played that. There's actually another song that he's got called, which ain't on that project, yeah. But wait, I'm gonna play it now actually. It's called Tell Me Lies. And you know what? One of the reasons why I like this is because I feel like there's a hint of Rastamanism in here. Just a hint of it. Watch him now. Yeah. He's doing his thing. So yeah, that's me. Callum, what you got for me?
Mine was actually going to be One Post Show as well, but the Harry Panera episode specifically. Very sick.
Right. Go check them out. Thanks for listening, everyone. And yeah, flipping, we're here. And Poet is definitely here. That's for sure.
Yes.